start out. I'm Lewis Park, Lance Corporal, United States Marine Corps. I've been in since 2011, and with 2-5 over at Camp Pendleton. And I'm an 0311, that's infantry, so that's my job. And most of the time we just do training and stuff.
My name is Chris Sargent. I'm a corporal in the Marine Corps. I've been in since 2011. I'm a 3521, which is an automotive maintenance technician. I'm a motor T-Tech. I've been a fan since, I think, 2012. And yeah, I think...
Should we start applauding that?
Hi, my name is Adriel Reyes. I am working at the United States Air Force. My AFSC is a 2-6, which is aerospace propulsion for the F-15. I can just fix jet engines, work on them, and yeah, it's a good time. I make stuff go fast.
I'm Angela, and I'm a retired Army veteran from 94 to 96, and my job no longer exists.
What was your job before?
75 Delta Personnel Records.
Personnel Records. So what do they do now instead?
I haven't a clue. I've been out too long.
It's outsourced. I'm Joe Pena, alias Overclock on military Bronies and DNR. I'm a United States Army Staff Sergeant. I've been in since 2003, give or take. And I'm a 25 November original reclass from 31 Fox, which was, I think the description is a nodal network systems maintainer, operator, nodal network supervisor. And long story short, it's Signal. To pronounce everything correctly, I probably have to pull out all your tongues, so we'll narrow it down to what basically it boils down to is a tactical version of your Time Warner network cable system at home with a lot more security and a little more secret skill stuff.
Tactical internet.
Semper.
I'm Jordan Tyford. I've been serving in the Navy for 2 years now. I'm an AE. I'm an aviation electrician. I work on the electronic systems of the EA-18G Super, the Growler, which is a variation of the Hornet. And my alias is Flight Tune, and I do music thingies sometimes, or try to.
He's a really good singer.
Here we go.
My name is Hammer Schoenberger. I'm a staff sergeant at the Washington Air National Guard. I'm a 3151 client system, so I do client or help desk, IT, phone support, basic communications type stuff. Been in since 07. Been a fan since 2010, fairly early. So long haul. So right on.
All right. Now, as you can imagine, in the military, like you don't really attach the whole pony thing to the military. So next thing we'll do is we'll go over like what got us into the fandom, kind of like what part of our careers we got into it, and then if you guys want to say like, don't go into too much detail, but any kind of flack you originally got, and like if you're open or closed to like the whole Brony thing, if everybody in your unit knows. So I actually I got into it. At first I was talking to a buddy of mine on Skype back in November 2011, and he was in the Army, and he sent me like all these like clips of the pony stuff, and I'm like, what are you sending me? And he was kind of an internet geek kind of dude, so I figured it was like some like video or whatever, and he told me to just watch it, and I watched like one episode, a couple of them after that, but it wasn't really big. I was getting ready to deploy to Afghan. I learned what a brony was on my leave in December. I was kind of curious, but then we had a lot of training to do when I got back from that leave. I went to 29 Palms for a month and a half for EMV, so I was gone, and I didn't have internet. But then one day in Afghan, I was on my laptop, and I was like looking, and I found a Duffel blog article. If you guys don't know what Duffel blog is, it's an Onion, like from the military, like the Onion news network, and it had this article on military bronies, and I read it, and I was really curious, and when I got back, I started calling myself a brony and watching it, and it was really helpful for like kind of readjusting and everything and making new friends. So that's pretty much my story.
Okay, my whole experience started back in my not MCT, but my actual MOS school. I was just scrolling through the internet and started seeing these videos. I was watching the Max Gilardi, Hot Diggity Demon stuff. Mom movies, I found those and all the little spoof stuff. And was it the Applejack Daniels? That was the Epic Pie Time or whatever it was called. That's the first video I watched, and it was really intense. And I was just like, this is hilarious. So I started watching more of those spoof videos. I was like, wait, is this the actual show or not? So I started watching the actual show, kind of liked it, and I just been following it since then. Yeah, and I don't know, it's interesting to go from the spoof stuff to the real stuff, and then still think it's interesting. So I watch it with my wife and stuff sometimes, so it's interesting.
My actual experience watching the show happened before I joined the military. First video I watched from the actual show was Fluttershy just losing her mind in the last episode of season 1. And I was just like, what in the world would make a pink little canary pony flip her lid like that? So I decided to do it right and watch from the first episode on. And after I watched the entire first season in about 3 days, I was like, oh God, I'm a brony. And I didn't actually start embracing until probably after basic training. And I was like, whatever. People in my shop know about it. They don't really care. Yeah, I get some flack for it every now and again, but whatever. Take it in stride.
At Not a Mall Beat, I've been a Brony since 1985 when they first came out. My friends call me the Brony Empress. I have a collection of over 500 ponies, and it's growing. I do get flack from my other half for being a pony person, so.
Well, like her, I had a little sister who grew up with the G1 ponies as well. Didn't really think too much of it. I'm like, okay, I can get this out of the way so I can watch He-Man or Transformers. So I put it in the corner of my mind and went in obscurity. And years later, here I am, deployed my second time on Cobb Key West. If anyone's been there, it's about like your last stop before you hit Turkey. And it's a little bit more remote than Mos Eisley and Star Wars. So there's not a whole lot to do out there. There's not a whole lot to happen there other than us close to the Cobb. So it's really kind of, just mundane existence out there. So we do what all signal people do, we download stuff. So we're going through, YouTube, and I come across Epic Cupcakes. Well, Elementary. So I'm like, this is new. I'm like, well, it's anime. We're out of anime. Let's get a new series going. And Epic Cupcakes led to Epic Pie and Epic Jack Daniels and all that. And leafing through all this fan content, I'm like, is this actually? Oh, it is a show. I'm like, well, I actually want to watch this. So as soon as I go and leave, I better get the family hooked on this. So I went home, had 2 girls, got them hooked, and the wife got into it and ate Winnie. So that's about been the gist of it ever since. And I don't get too much flack from it at work. It's kind of just dismissed. Like, oh, Penny, the weird signal guy. And now it's like, hey, Sergeant Penny, and then hey, Staff Sergeant Penny. We better leave him alone. I got up to division staff, and I get there, and it's kind of weird working on division staff because you typically work for an officer instead of like a senior NCO. And so my captain there is like, well, do you have any weird hobbies I should know about? I'm like, well, kind of into My Little Pony Brony. Like, oh man. He turns over to the mayor, like, sir, we got a furry in our shop. And I'm just like, sir, not all the time. But it really just kind of got dismissed about it. And lately I've been more like the division pony counselor. Like I have senior warrants and staff NCOs coming to me and like, hey, Sergeant Penny, my son just said he hooked up with a Pegasus. Should I be worried? I'm like, no, that's actually a good thing. We don't throw out the C word, so you're good. Right, here I am.
Well, what happened for me was in high school, I had no idea what it was at the time, and I had a friend who happened to be a brony, and so I was like that's weird. I'm not gonna get into that. It's weird stuff. And then I joined the military, and I had a friend in the military that I went to boot camp with that was a brony. And one day in A school, I was like bored out of my mind, and I was like, you know what? Let's see what this is about. Let's watch the first episode, and then the next episode, and then the next episode. And that's kind of how that went. And I got to my final command. Pretty much. And then when I got to my command, they didn't know about it until a little bit after Everfree last year, because I went to that and they asked what I went to and what it was about. And then my shop found out. A few of the guys don't have no idea what it is, and they completely don't understand it, and they're sitting there trying to comprehend it. And I'm just like, it's just a show, it's good. But yeah, no one really gives me crap about it. I mean, my friends do, but that's what friends are for. And then yeah, I haven't lost a friend over it either, so it's good. It keeps me going. Yeah.
For me, it started, I was going through retraining in 3 years, and then I retrained over my new AFSC. And I was bored in Keesler, in Biloxi, Mississippi. If you've ever been there, it's just the worst place. Yeah, it's the worst. Nothing to do, chilling there bored. It was over Christmas. Everyone was gone, so I was just chilling in my room. And at the time, I was an avid 4chaner. And I was like, yeah, it was the dark times. And this was like mid to late 2010. So season 1 had just ended, and I was like, what is this? What? No, it was just a storm on 4chan. So I was like, I'm just gonna kind of leave it be for the time being. So let it go. I got back from tech school, and I found what was the video? It was the science of the sonic rain boom. I'm like, you had my interest. Now you had my interest. You had my attention. Now you have my interest. So I watched it. I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool. And then found some other things. I found some music. I found God, what was it? I don't even remember at the time. It was like some of the early music.
Your Odyssey?
No, it wasn't that. I don't even remember now.
Was it Pinky's Brew?
No. Well, I found that later. That was really good. And so I listened to some of the music, and I'm like, hold on. Okay, so explain this to me. So I found it, the rest online, and then I watched it. I'm like, I think I might be the only one that actually likes this. Because it was well before an established fan base. So I'm like, okay, well, I like this. No one knew what it was. No one had heard of it. And so, I watched season 1, and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know what brony was. I never heard of it. I was like, okay, I guess I'm the one weird one on this planet that likes this. Okay. And then I found, I was like, no, there's more. And then I found once I got to Reddit and left 4chan far behind, I was just like, and there was like 50 people on the MLP subreddit. I'm like, oh, okay. And then it just exploded afterwards. Something season 2 came out, season 3 came out. I'm like, okay, I'm hooked. And then at work, some people, they don't really care. I mean, I have my Everfree mug, I have, Pony stuff, and they're just usually don't care. It's my army buddies. They give me so much flack. It's like, Air Force.
I'm pretty sure it's just the Air Force part.
Yeah, I mean, we're all cool with it, yeah, but it's they're mostly your pony, your Air Force and you like ponies. Okay. So it's mostly my army buddies give me flack, but I'll make a reference here and there, and then someone will be they'll get it or whatever, and I'll just be like, I don't know. And they're like, I don't know, I just don't know what went wrong. And I'm like, what's up? So most of the part, the people I work with are pretty chill. It's army.
All right, next we'll go around. We're going to show another video here pretty soon, but we'll go around and talk about what we do in the fandom. We have several artists and a musician right there, on this panel. Me, I don't do a lot. I play guitar and stuff, but I don't do anything musically. I pretty much network, work with people who do these kinds of panels. And,
I bet you suck.
Yeah. Oh, no, we played on Skype before. We'll do it again.
Yeah, we do need to jam sometime.
Yeah, we do. Anyway, what happened to the screen?
You
Oh, it's
you need to touch the computer.
It's freaking out. It'll fix itself. Give us some vitamin M.
It'll look pretty.
I went on Jets.
Just reboot it. We'll reboot the computer. Anyway,
I think we've been hacked by Chris Tracy's variety show.
Yeah. We'll fix this technical difficulty in a second. Is it?
I think it is just left.
It's important for drinking.
Right. Come on, computer.
It's okay. We have time.
Is it plugged in?
It's plugged in. It's not in the power. It's something else. Actually, my
rescue. What's going on?
Now it's good. Now plug it back in.
All of this, and the electrician goes to get out.
Right.
Ruined it. Right?
You have an IT.
Ruined it.
What do you want me to do?
Fix the computer. Turn it on. Turn it on.
Take it.
It's going back. It's
going back and forth.
My question is, how many military bronies does it take to fix it?
one too many.
My display.
So is it not?
Like that's what this has no design.
For a second. Right there.
Have you tried turning it on and turning it back up?
Hello, IT.
Let's go ahead and reboot it. All right. Well, while that reboots, we'll go back to what we were saying. I work with artists and try and get them out there. And I'm in a. Oh, here we go. Okay. Hitting space.
I see the big
Okay. I also am in a group for active, retired, and reserve military. It's called Semper, and we're all like pretty much like a sub-community. We don't allow anybody in until they've actually become active duty or reserve or whatever.
It's pretty much a bunch of weirdos that talk crap about each other.
Yeah. We make fun of each other. We do their shots fired, like military humor. And then, we have all the videos right here on this one.
Okay. I didn't know if it was on the drive or.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we could move the movies to that drive. If the thing keeps going. It'll be good. It'll be good. So, for those of you who are active duty, retired, or reserve, give me after, and I can get you in that group. It's a lot of fun. It's a good source for insider information and projects. Some of the projects you'll see that we show. A lot of networking goes on there as well as just humor. So we have a lot of fun. I'll push it off to Sarge here.
Hello, my name is Sarge, and I like to party. I used to host a little web show during the weekends and stuff. I called it Saturday Night Shenanigans, and we just get popular people in the community, and we drink a lot of alcohol and watch movies and play games and stuff. And then I used to do we used to do Wednesday movie night with Sarge, where we watch like old nostalgia 90s movies and stuff.
Mr. Park.
Yeah. Your computer likes it.
It's a lot. But yeah, basically, I haven't done much lately because my laptop actually kicked the bucket too. So
it's worse than mine.
Yeah, because somebody stepped on a power cord.
I will still testify with self-defense.
Anyway, that's me. I mean, basically all I do is I hang out with people and I network in real life and I talk to people. And, everybody knows Sarge, I guess. So anyway, that's me.
I don't really do much for the African community, but myself and a few other bronies from Idaho who are stationed there. We pretty much do meets, get-togethers, hang out, shenanigans. Myself, what I contributed is a silly little fanfic called 3 Questions and an Engineer. I've been writing it for a long time and haven't really done much. Just something just used to kill time. It's under my pen name, Brony. So yeah,
What was it called?
where to start. I collect the figurines and the plushies. I also do oil painting and drawing. And on Sundays, I role play. My parent turned it into a tabletop role-playing game. And we've been playing that for the last 3 years.
We're going to show some of your art here.
Okay.
Go through it.
Do you want to do, yeah, do you want to do the pony one or do you want to do
Yeah, show her the pony art.
Do the pony art. You got to go to the other
You got to go
part.
back. Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be under pony art. I started out drawing the main characters, but I got to the point where I didn't want to feel comfortable doing that, so I started my own. This is I. This is,
Sorry.
that's good. It means love in Japanese. Just another one I did on Easter morning. And then I put color to it. That's me as a pony. And I did this one not too long ago. This is what happens when you get bored at theology school. In a 300 level class. You get kind of bored. This one here is one of the first few I've embroidered. There's a truck driver whose name is Brad James, and I ponified him just because I could. Again, ponified him. I did this one for my 3-year-old niece, and I didn't know it, but the pillowcase actually glows in the dark.
Nice. That's cool.
Some of them are a little, and I did this one last night. I did this one last year for a friend of mine, and he got it signed by the voice actresses for all 3 of them. And again, another one I did. I attempted Discord. And then I made him into a pony. This is my OC, Hurricane. She's the one that I play in my MLP RPG game.
You have a DeviantArt, right?
Yeah, it's capital S, Swift Flight 13.
All right.
I've actually been doing a lot of traditional and digital lately. Trying to get back into the swing of things. And here's one of my latest Prism pieces. If any of you are old '90s sci-fi horror fans, this is little Tremors outbreak in Appaloosa. I kind of kicked myself in the plot afterwards because I realized that, oh crap, I rolled 6 and 3 Brayburn, so I'll still allow it. There have been another couple of commissions. Tracers really helped me get my start, getting my DeviantArt account out there, getting some followers. It's assassinbunny.deviantart.com. It's pretty easy to remember. I got commissioned to do this one. It's a vector of another artist named Buckmeister who submitted a color pencil version of this, and they wanted me to vector it for them. So I literally spent 2 months vectoring this out in Illustrator. It's got like 5,000 layers on it, and it got auctioned off at BabsCon last year. Was it last year or was it this year? It was this year. This year, right? Yeah. Other things is when during the big Bat Pony craze, we batified Spitfire. I tried to get a trend rolling on Melrose or Semper to try and get a theme night going. It didn't really take off, but this was one of the Resident Evil weeks. So we got Rarity as Jill Valentine with Spike Liquor. The colorized version could be seen on DeviantArt.
Joe, I'm going to say something. Theme night in general, we're going to try doing that on military bronies. With artists like you and Buckweiser and stuff. If any of you guys are artists and you follow the Facebook page, Casimir, one of the admins, is talking about doing theme nights where basically there's one specific theme, and you submit art, and you can win a prize based on how well you portray that theme and how good you are as an artist.
That's about it. I mean, lately I've kind of got this short man's complex, so I guess I got Fluttershy syndrome, really. I don't really feel that my art is good enough yet to commission to people, so I usually do stuff for these guys for free. That does give me a longer time frame to get it done, but that's about it. Just follow me on the page.
Yeah, I do music. I do covers of Pony songs, and then I also do some orchestral tracks. I have a few previews for you guys. I'm going to see how well this microphone works and how much feedback we get.
We'll plug it in if it doesn't, but I'd rather not screw with this.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
If I touch it, I think.
But here's a preview for a cover that I finished but not yet released. So.
Did you? You performed last night, right?
Yes, I did perform last night with Everfree Northwest on Chance of Immortality with Chi-Chi over here. Who did awesome, by the way. She's amazing. You guys should.
You all did awesome.
Yes. You guys should totally look at her YouTube. It's Chisana AI. Yeah. It's just Chisana AI, all one word. All right. So let's see how well this works. I don't even know where the speakers are.
Oh, laptop doesn't know where speakers are.
We're hearing music.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're doing well.
Already playing.
I once saw you running from them. What did they do to you?
Slideshow is supposed to explain.
They took something special from you, something you would not believe. Shed your tears and let them freeze. Shed your tears and let them freeze. They don't know you like I know you. All those ponies are the same. I swear I will go away. I swear I will go away.
Still got some parts to edit too, so. And then preview of an orchestral track I've been working on forever. So it might be harder to hear.
Hey, Blake, make sure you're talking about a little bit of the work that goes into this.
Oh yeah, yeah. I pretty much, every single note that you hear in the song, I've picked a certain pitch and everything for it. So like, I pretty much put into place every single note for the song, for each instrument and everything. I then add like effects for like a reverb to give it more of an open sound. And there's like a lot of work that goes into it. It's not the easiest thing to do, but I love doing it, so. And then the acoustic, the cover, it's just easy enough, just record guitar into a microphone and then sing. But yeah, it's not quite complete yet, but I've been working on this for a good few months now.
Now for something completely different.
Move on to
Roadhouse.
Yeah, sorry I took so long.
Since I can't art, I can't music. Community, yeah, I tried, I can't. Community-wise, the best thing that I found out was the first year Everfree, I was like, I have to get involved. I wanted to do something, I wanted to, be part of a larger, everything. So I've just been staffing. all 3 years from Everfree, I was like, I have to be on staff. I want to do something more and more. So that's what I've done. Like, I don't have anything to show, but here I am. So.